Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. So today's video is going to be a little bit of a repeat. What we're going to be doing is we're going to be reinstalling my ultimate ratchet straps that are made by Juggernaut Designs on the new Raptor. And what I ended up doing was I ended up taking them off. I had a pair, took them off my old F-150 that I had traded in. I put the box links back on those, and on the current generation F-150, so from 21 on, they kind of got rid of the box link that had the key, where you could just put the key in there and you can turn it and you could put all kinds of different accessories on. To put the Juggernaut Designs ratchet straps on, you still had to take out the 4 screws and take out that whole assembly. And that's the case here. Ford kind of changed things. You no longer have the key lock. It's just a place to, put a bungee cord or a ratchet strap in there. So once again, in the kit, they give you 8 of these washers that you're going to use. They do provide you with a T30 Torx bit that we're going to use. And then these are the straps again. And if you want to see the full review and video, I'll leave a link in the description. But this is basically what they look like. They work great. Like I said, I only had a pair. When I did mine, I mounted both of mine on the driver's side of the truck, with the idea being that I could ratchet across, straight across, or on a diagonal. I really didn't need 2 of them across from each other. The problem with this truck is it's got a 5.5-foot bed instead of a 6-foot bed. And if you take a look, you can see here my forward ones are kind of blocked and obscured by my retractable tonneau cover. The canister, kind of blocks that whole thing. So what I think I'm going to do is I'm just going to put the ratchet straps on both of the back ones and use it. And then if I do need to go, crosswise, I could still bring the strap over that way and do the X pattern. So, all right, let's get started on removing these screws, and we'll put the new one on. All right, we'll start by removing these. We are going to keep the screws and reuse them. And what's nice is because the truck is fairly new, these bolts haven't had a chance to rust in place like when I put them on my 2015. Comes right off. Still a little bit sticky from the factory bed liner. I'm going to go ahead and save these because you never know if you end up taking them off like I did on the 2015. These get installed with the slot for mounting up on the top. So we will let's get our 4 screws, put our washers on. We'll start them by hand so that we don't strip the threads. Okay, we've got our extension. What I'm actually going to do, I'm only going to use the impact driver just to tighten it. And then because I don't want to strip the screws, I'm just going to tighten the last part by hand. And then we are just going to snug it up. And there we go. It's in. Let's just install the other side and we'll be done. Okay, we got the passenger side one mounted. Just as easy as the driver's side. I mean, literally less than 2 minutes. So this is how it looks with the storage cover on. And let me show you here real quick. This is how I end up storing mine. So, this is the normal way. I normally end up putting the clip over the top here. And then here's the storage cover that goes over it. And that's it. Keeps it out of the weather. I really, really like these. My favorite thing is you don't have to deal with the ratchet straps, the conventional style anymore. What I always hated is when you're tightening down and putting it over your load, whether it be a dresser or whatever, it always seemed like the buckle where you take up the slack was always hitting whatever you were carrying, and possibly, you know, making indentations or damage to it or whatever. And then of course you always had the extra, the nylon strap that you had to tie in knots and stuff so that it wasn't, you know, flying out of the back of the truck. So I do use the conventional, you know, the little ratchet straps once in a while if I've got some longer lumber and I just want to go from this corner one to the other side, just to tighten it down to keep the wood from sliding out, because I prefer to do it that way instead of having the tailgate up and having the wood out that way. So anyways, that's it. Thanks again for watching. Like I said, I'll leave the link to the original installation video down in the comments. Thanks again. We'll catch you on the next one. Bye-bye.